Welcome back, guys, to QBSYLUHV channel. Today I would like to talk about Bitcoin, only about Bitcoin, because I would like to compare two charts, Bitstamp and Binance, because we got a totally two different picture for the Bitcoin. Let's dive in. First of all, I don't want to dive in all this news, what we got this day or night. So yesterday, because somebody started posting, so Elon, SpaceX, sold all Bitcoins. Then other posts, it's just rumors because it was a fake post from 2021. You know, we got a rumor about ETF futures launch. Last time when we launched the Bitcoin ETF, it was around here. I don't remember exact date. It was in 2021, and we crashed it insanely all this way down. So maybe one more time we repeat the story, and the couple will be right, and we go into 10K. Or even to 7 or 5K, because now we got a real problem with all this media, you know. And I told myself, stop read all this headline. But you know, when you open the Twitter feed, you all the time see the news, and you react. That's why I have to filter my feed on Twitter. That's why I would like to just double check the two charts on a daily and a weekly time frame on a Binance with my customary care set. The big mistake what I made all this time period, I analyzed the Bitstamp because the Bitstamp got a longer history than a Binance. You know, because here's a chart on a Bitstamp. You know, the more history we got, the clear chart we can analyze. You know, here's from August 11. So on a Binance, it's only from August 17. So this is how it works. But I would like to show you something interesting. I thought we trade in this channel, you know, on a Bitstamp on the weekly time frame. We got a top, we got a touch, second touch, bounce over, then equilibrium, reject. Maybe we just form a 3 drives pattern. 1, 2, and 3. You know, but the third one was just sweep liquidity of this top. All right, got it. Look, we got a two difference between the weak candle. Look, and now, of course, August and the September, it's the worst months ever for crypto. Here, the interesting things. Lowest point on Bitstamp, 26,172. On a Binance, lowest point was here, 25,166. So it's crazy because it's 1K range. 1K range between the major centralized exchanges. It's weird. It's one of the things. That's why we have to figure out what the main exchange, what the main chart we have to use for the next steps, because it's kind of frustrated. One thing what you have to pay attention also, based on a classic RSI. We hit the lowest point since a COVID dump. Here was a COVID dump. Here, it's March 2020. And we almost at the same level. Last time on a daily, we got here, we hit 3K 850. Now we're almost at the same level. It's just a classic RSI. We can trade long time period at this bottom. So not think if we hit the top, hit the bottom here, it means we have to skyrocket. Here's just example on a daily. We hit this low. You know, after this low in June 2022, we from lowest point 17,593 collapsed it down after. Almost half year, we collapsed it down to here, to FTX collapse 2K down. So RSI, it's good indicator, but it's not a magic pill. On a weekly, look, once again on history, here's the lowest point on RSI. So it's 18. Here it's January 15. It's December 18. And here, COVID dump, we didn't hit the lowest point. Lowest point, in our cases, it's June 2022. So now we're in a little bit higher than middle. All right, got it. We can close RSI. So we need as much as possible confirmations of our vision. You know, are we going up or down? So for me personally, no makes sense to drop the price to here. For example, to this low, to 19K. Because, you know, everybody waiting this lowest price. Everybody now waiting because we got a 50-50 Twitter sentiment, you know, and some people like I do, just to be honest, I waited this top 35, 38, even 48, 50, and the majority and other side of people waiting here 20, 19, and 12, for example. So a lot of people just wait these targets to buy and fill their bags one more time because somebody buying here, fixed profit here, and waiting one more time here. In just from psychological side, in this case, we need to drop much lower. We need to form the new historical, not historical. We need to form a lower low. Let's take a look now on indicators. ADZ on Bitstamp and ADZ on a Binance. Here. Weekly time frame, we got accumulation in May, June 2022. Here, the same story. June 2022, huge accumulation. One more time, without any divergency, nothing. Big accumulation, June 2023. Here, June 2023 on Binance looks not similar like on a Bitstamp. Here. So this is strange, you know. We got also here, we are in the middle range. So not a huge accumulation, you know, on Binance. Here, we got accumulation. Now, we're in the same range at the middle. That's why we have a chance to drop it down one more time like this one, you know, and just to sweep liquidity on a Bitstamp and bounce to the top of this channel. But the main problem on a Binance, we never seen one more time accumulation. Of course, on a whole history on a Binance from December 17 or even November 17, it's the biggest accumulation ever. Biggest than here, bigger than here, bigger than even COVID dump, you know, here. That's why it looks strange. So no divergences on a weekly. All right, got it. Let's take a look on direction. Direction weekly. Accumulation on a Binance from August 2022 till January 2023. Pump. Signal to pump. No signal to close position or sell or something. Here's the same story. So it's equal. Good. And no signal to sell or something on a daily. On a daily, it was a pure signal to sell. Here's one more time. Sometimes it's better trust indicators than just the news. Because here, signal to sell on a daily, we drop it. Even on Binance or even on Bitstamp, we drop it 7%. Next, we go in here, we got a major signal to sell and sweep liquidity and two major signal to sell. We drop it 11%. 11% or even lower, 18%. Here the last time, it's a daily time frame. June 12, we got this signal to sell, then sweep liquidity, and even from this signal to sell at 30K 900, we collapse it down now 15%. Now no signal to buy or accumulate. Nothing. Here's the same story on a Binance. So everything looks similar, but we got one big difference, one big mistake what I made. Here's a market mode. We are in this belief zone on a daily. So here's how it playing out on a daily. So we collapse it down, FTX crash, and reversal move. All right, we got a pump, extreme red color to sell, dump to disbelief mode. Here, we pump it. First time to red zone 57%. Calm down, the market calmed down, so total disbelief, nobody believe in Bitcoin. We pump 28%. So now we calm down one more time. And look, we almost sweep these lows. Almost. So it's crazy, you know, because if we use the FIB, you know, like this one, like last impulse. Here, we got this one. This is the main one. Here's the lowest point. Here's the top. Here's a test, almost test of 27 zone. And we sweep a 0.686 level by FIB. So all this FIB is legit, you know, and we have to now bounce much higher to 32, 34, 500. But we will see how it goes because it's a local FIB and we got a bigger FIB, you know. We got this one on a weekly. How we have to count the top? You know, we have to count the top from here, for example. So first impulse, and then impulse, correction to 0.5, impulse over then 27, and hit 61. Sweep liquidity. So here, based on a Binance, look, it's sometimes it looks crazy. Look, if we take this lowest point, all right, here's the top, 0 level, drop to 0.5, bounce to 27 zone, reject, retest a 0 level, reject at 61, come back exactly to 0 level, but not sweep this liquidity. So based on this FIB, you know, on a Binance, we can crash even to here 38 level by FIB. It's 21,500, 78 level by FIB. It's 17,500. So in this case, we can see even something like this crash. It's not a crash, of course. It's just a correction, you know, all this stuff. But it sounds weird because basically on classic analysis, we got a head and shoulder. You know, this one. That's why it's hard to say what's going on now with Bitcoin. Here on the weekly, it was a disbelief zone. Here it was accumulation. May, September, and December. The same story here. May, June, one more time, September, November, December. Accumulation. Now we're in the orange zone. To hit one more time disbelief zone, we can collapse to 20 or 17. So it's kind of weird what's going on now with the chart, you know. If we take a look also on trade on. Here, based on trade on, we got a major signal to buy on a bit stamp on the weekly here at 19K, then collapse it down, forming a new low based on FT's collapse. Now we get only recommendation close position. What we got on a Binance? The same story. We got a 19 recommendation close position, no signal to sell or something. On a daily, on a Binance, we got signal to here, last signal to sell. We got a money back. It's signal like last time it's playing out here. Sell, money back, buy on a daily time frame. But now we don't see any signal to buy on a daily. So on a weekly, nothing. On Bitstamp, the same story. Sell, money back, no signal to buy, like here on a daily. That's why it's kind of weird, you know. Maybe on a Monday or something we will see the new signal to buy, but if not, we can see even the move like this one to test at this channel one more time. Test. So I mark it. It can be potential September 2023 this zone. So we can see something like this one, you know. So it's hard to say because everybody waiting just a halving. But what if all this narrative is just a narrative, just a random thoughts about a market, you know? And the last indicator, what I would like to show you, is crazy, but it works totally different, and it just blew my mind because I just ignore analyzing the Bitcoin on a Binance with take profit. And remember, I'm waiting on a Bitstamp. I always hear it drop to, let me close this one. We drop under from our price, bounce from the buy line, and I'm waiting this target, 36,700. Take profit line. I'm waiting this target. That's why at this equilibrium, I'm waiting the retest and skyrocket to this top or even to exit line. But you know what? Here, it's already happening on a Binance. And this is crazy because here we drop it to fundamental price, bounce, bounce, and hit perfect test here. Perfect test, even perfect call till the penny here, till penny on a weekly time frame. We hit it and drop it down. So it's crazy how it works, you know. Sometimes it just blows my mind because now we got a problem. Now we got a problem because the buy line, even if this line are curved up, it will be the positive if we curve up. Because like you can see on a weekly on Bitstamp, we curve down. So buy line now on Bitstamp, it's 18,492. Fundamental price 13,600. On a Binance, it's lowest point buy line now at 15,600. And the fundamental price at 11,610. So it's a huge difference between these charts. And it's hard to say which one is right. But personally, if we compare all indicators, now looks like Binance chart, it's a main one. It's a general one, which the big players trade and analyze. If they analyze, of course. Here, we touch it. Fundamental price, bounce to exit line and start pumping, you know, last time on a COVID dump. Now we got totally different story on the market. And it looks kind of scary, you know, because we touch take profit line and we can collapse down to here. If this line will be still the same, you know, if this line's curve up, it will be, yes, it will be the bullish signal on the weekly time frame. So yes, till September, October, November, if we go into correction, buy line can be around 18, for example, sweep this liquidity, and we bounce, test, and going higher. In this case, it will be the positive signal. But look, if we now see something like this one, it can be a long story. And we can collapse it down, down, down. Because I repeat, we got a two option. Or we just recover from this current price and start moving much, much higher. Or it can be the long story down till new lows. This is a crazy story about capitulation of all crypto. We can collapse it down, not to 12K like everybody waiting. Because everybody ready to buy Bitcoin at 20, at 12. Nobody ready buying Bitcoin at 7 or even 5. And yes, it's kind of scary what we can see in the next weeks or even months. Based on Bitcoin dominance, yes, we didn't hit my target, what I posted here at 51%. We reject and going down. But the problem, Bitcoin can go down, Bitcoin dominance can go down, and altcoins can go down. So this is gonna be pretty scary story, you know. Some altcoins will pump, but some will bloody more. So guys, I hope you like this video about Bitcoin. A lot of information for analyzing, and yes, just what I can recommend, if you fill your bags with some altcoins, and not cut your losses. Just better wait, because it's anyway investment portfolio. Just wait 2025, 2026, 2027. Just wait, not cut your losses, because you just lose your money, you know. If you still have some stable coins, recommendation not rush and just start looking one more potential zones for accumulation some altcoins if you want to trade altcoins. So guys, hope you like this video about Bitcoin. Subscribe channel, hit the like button, hit the notification button. Don't forget to join my Telegram channel. See you next time, guys.